Hi, welcome to the Online Learning Center. I'm Coach Mark Evans. Our video series are about teaching you technique, and we have 6 different video categories: swimming, cycling and running, fitness and dry land, a workout whiteboard, and a question and answer. And each one of these videos is intended to act as if I'm coaching you one-on-one. So today's video is question and answer, and it's about swimming. And it's a question from Tom R. from Jacksonville, Florida. And Tom writes, I've been taught when swimming I should pull in an S-shaped pattern. Is this the correct way to apply the pull when swimming freestyle? Thanks a lot, Coach Evans. Oh, thank you, Tom. The answer is basically that the S-shaped pull pattern was something that was commonly taught in the 70s and 80s. And what people were doing, what our coaches were asking swimmers to do, was to try to trap and wrap, or to in effect have an S-shaped pattern to their pull. And another way was to trap or wrap a towel around your arm and then unwrap it. So that would also get this S-shaped pattern pull. As time went on, I think there was, at least from my perspective, having tried that, I found that it was less of an S pattern and more of just a natural articulation of the limbs. And that while there is a certain amount of shaping or angulation or sweeping, it more has to do with the high elbow position. Let me put that down for a second. It has to do with the way you position your hand and your elbow and your forearm in the water, and what happens as a result of that anchoring position or that hold position, and then how you swim over that point. And in other videos we've talked about the importance of having that high elbow position and ways to do it through a Wingline technique that I've developed. But what we want you to think about or to visualize is when you pull that arm down and get those fingertips pointed down towards the bottom of the pool, there is just a natural sweeping and arcing. You can actually see my hand move there just in a small arc, which basically what it does is it helps deflect water away that's moving, and it puts your hand into still water. And that's what we want. We want to move in and lengthen our hand to get beyond water that's moving and into water that's not moving. And if you anchor your hand into that solid, unmoving water, and that natural inclination or articulation rather of the forearm and hand, you will get a very nice anchor point as a result of that. So Tom, to basically answer your question, we don't want you to try to sweep your hand. I want you to lengthen, reach, keep that high elbow position, open armpit that I've talked about in other videos, and anchor your hand and then vault over that position, over that point of held in that calm or still water that is so important. You know, a good swimmer is going to put their hand in the water, and in effect, at that point, their hand's going to stay there because of their holding on the water. They're not going to slide their hand back. So, hoping that this tip helps you make every movement better than the last. Thanks for that question, Tom. It was a good one. I'm Coach Mark Evans. Thanks for watching the Online Learning Center.